basically slit my wrist open.
What happened? We don't know. Look, wait, let me go here first. It's Amanda.com for everybody who doesn't know yet. And what happened? We don't know anything about it. We have no
right.
idea. and let me tell you, ISIS, everyone's downloading this thing. It's on YouTube. And no one's gonna know what the fuck you're talking about unless you tell us what happened. You know what I mean? Okay. Because only the people in Portland probably know what happened. You know.
Right.
So, so tell us what happened. What'd you do?
Okay. Well, first, you're not gonna believe it. It's so unbelievable that it's like, I don't believe it, and it happened to me. Okay, I was having this match with this guy, and it was for the heavyweight championship title, in which I won, but that's a different story. He's probably like, to give you a visual, like 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". Probably like, 215 pounds, I'd give him that. So he's like kind of a big guy, But he just, I don't know, was he not thinking right that night, or I don't know what happened, but he had decided to blade at the end of the match. And he did not secure the blade in his tape. He had it in his wrist, but it was still showing, I guess. It was still exposed. Well, in the first 3 minutes of the match, he gave me, for the cutoff, he gave me a guillotine on the rope. And that's when I started to get really dizzy and unaware, and then I just blacked out. Now, then I was like rushed to the hospital. I had to get stitches, and then I was flown back home, and I had an abscess and just crazy stuff. Now, the slit is like a way someone would try to kill themselves. Like, it's vertical, and it's like unattractive. It's like so disgusting. I'm just like, I just want to be done with it, and it's taken me out of wrestling for so long.
I have two things to say about this. One, I don't think that's unattractive at all. I think that's really hot. And two, I don't think this was an accident. I think this was a setup. I think I think you were set up. I think that they're taking advantage of a rookie. They're intimidated. They're obviously intimidated by your size, and you being a female. Yeah.
Right. Now, there are a lot of, theories. I don't know. I don't know the story.
Well,
the point is, if it happens again, I'm going to kick some ass.
let me tell this. I want to bring this up to Violet Jack's points. If you look on YouTube or if you look on IsisTheAmazon.com, you can see a lot of her videos. I don't know if that's all the videos or not, but that's
not all of them.
That's where I saw the videos of you, and you're beating two guys at a time. So of course, a guy that doesn't want to get his ass whipped, maybe he has a little something up his sleeve. You know what I mean? It's a pretty embarrassing. Even if the chick's big, you still don't want to get beat by a chick, no matter what. So maybe you got to think about things a little bit. The same way that Shane Douglas wanted to fuck over Terry Funk.
Right, and the thing though is about me, I don't need answers. If it happens again, I won't ask questions. There will be consequences, though.
Yes, of course. Obviously, you need a manager, and I think Violet Jack might be that manager, kind of the boyfriend manager type of a guy who never would let anything bad happen to you. I think. What do we got? Because you're 6'9", I'm sure you're looking for a guy that's probably tall. Do you like thinking? Do you like
5'4" in his boots is probably what she's looking for, and that's what Violet Jack is.
What did you say?
I said you're probably looking for somebody that's about 5'4.5" in their boots.
If you go on my fact page, you'll understand that there is a dating requirement. You need to be at least 6 feet in order to go out with me.
Oh, you're missing out.
Violet, yeah, you're missing out.
Well, otherwise, I like to date guys. Like, it's hilarious. I get hit on when I go out. Because everyone just wants to tap an Amazonian bitch. It's just what they want to do. So when I go out, it's like, you have to, challenge them. Like, of course, you already have a premeditated no. And then you're just like, okay, well, let's have fun. So, you challenge them to an arm wrestling match, or, you challenge them to all these things. And it's just so funny to watch them just not only get shot down with the no, but, you know, basically get their testicles kind of just sliced right off.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that, Violet Jack. Violet Jack, you don't make the height requirement. I fucking meet the height requirement, and I guarantee I fuck ISIS up. That's why I'm not, you know, I never get beat by a chick. Never. Boo, 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 boo. Of course, hey, who knows? I don't know. I can't say that for sure because I've seen her beat 2 guys at a time, but a lot of these indie guys are about Violet Jack size. So I don't, you know, I don't take too much, you know, but of course that's my male ego talking, ISIS.
Yeah.
That's
definitely your male ego talking.
I could
You need to check that before I check it for you.
Oh, you'll never check it. I'll come out to XWW in Mr. California and I'll check you. I'm fucking wooga. Yeah, you're okay. Let's get off of me because I'm not even a wrestler. I'm a punk rock superstar that can't take it if a chick could beat him. And you know, and Violet Jack, I feel bad for you because I meet the date requirement, and I will get a date with ISIS one of these days. Violet Jack, you're fucked. You're going to the gathering of the Juggalos with a short chick. No, and Violet Jack, she was at a gathering of Juggalos last year. How did they get a hold of you, ISIS? How did they get?
I think it was through. Oh, wow, I'm having a brain fart. Abdullah the Butcher.
It's called being a female, that's all.
Oh, no, it's called the blonde portion of my hair. I choose to be that way. I got a hold of him through Abdullah the Butcher. They gave him my picture, they gave him my phone information, my email, and they called me, and I went out there and had a blast. Hadn't really seen anything like that before, but it was quite an experience.
Yeah, well, not only did you never see anything like that before, they've never seen anything like you before because there has never been anything like you before.
Right, and you know what was so, like, it was so crazy, you know, these people are like, it's like a rock concert, there's like no order, and then it's like you're in the middle of the stage, like, you know, performing, and that was just the greatest experience I could ever recall. Like, that one night was just insane. We drove for like, I flew in, and we drove for like 2 hours in the middle of nowhere. I had no phone reception. It's like you go out there, you have no contact to the outside world, and you're just in the middle of it. And it was great.
Where did you fly into?
Chicago O'Hare, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, Chicago O'Hare.
Yeah, it was sometime last year.
You should have flown to St. Louis. It's closer, but it's cheaper to fly. It's cheaper to fly to Chicago.
Right.
But hey, Violet Jack, you got something to say? Of course, your phone. Let me tell you something, ISIS. Violet Jack's phone is always the most hideous connection of all time. So I want him to say something now while we can hear him.
Okay.
Well,
Violet Jack?
I got nothing to say now. So, okay, because I don't know if you know this, if the WWE doesn't work out and TNA doesn't work out, and in Japan, you know, you become a, you know, rock goddess superstar, you know, JCW, the ICP, Juggalo Wrestling, is starting up full time. That's something that you should definitely look into.
Right, they're definitely great. I mean, if they were ever to ask me that, I would definitely have to say yes. They're great to work for. They're a great audience. They travel. They're just really fun people, laid back.
That fucking you're fucking right? Violet Jack, your arch nemesis K-Ross went ahead and talked shit about JCW this week on his video blog. That faggot.
Wow.
A video blog? That's what fucking Kevin Smith does whenever he's, you know, denied entrance onto an airplane because he's a fucking fat ass.
What? Wait, is that serious, or are you joking?
No, Kevin Smith was allowed onto an airplane because he's too fat. They made him get off. And then he posted an hour-long video blog talking about how hard it is being
serious? Like,
it happened. It happened, yes. He's serious. It did happen. It's been all over the news. Southwest
You know,
Airlines.
if I was ever rejected for my height for going on an airplane, I would tear some shit up. Like, there would be no airplane when I'm done with it. That is insane. Who decides that you can't get on an airplane because you're too fat?
But you can't fly. You can't fly on Southwest, though.
First class.
Yes, I can.
You
Whoever told you that?
at 6'9",